Nobody likes me. And quite frankly, I do not care. I don't care, right? In the past, my past self, I used to care so much about trying to make friends. I used to care so much about, trying to be friendly. I used to care so much about, trying to get people to like me. I used to care so much back in the day, right? I used to care, right? Today, right? Gerard today, right? Mr. Lawson today, right? Who I am today, I do not give a flying fuck about who likes me or not. I don't care, right? If you ask me, everybody is faking and flogging out here. Everybody is, pretending to like this person and like that person. And, you got fake friends and, what's the saying? Birds of a feather flock together. You got haters out here who, they find like-minded haters, right? They find like-minded individuals, right, to continue to hate on you. Listen, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm beyond that now, right? And just to give you a little backstory, right? Just give you a little backstory. Listen, it's usually the normies, right? It's usually the people who are stuck where they are, right? It's usually the people who are not thinking, above their current environment, who have nothing better to do, who have nothing better to think about, right? Who have no actions to implement in real life to get themselves out of the current situation. They are okay with accepting where they are. They are okay with accepting their fat, fucking slobby behavior, their fat, slobby body. They're okay with accepting mediocrity, right? My aura radiates something different, and a lot of people just don't like it. I don't care. I don't care. And if you're in this tribe, and if you're anything like who I am, right, then you shouldn't care either, right? Let them rot, right? Let them be. Listen, I don't come to work to make no goddamn friends. I don't come to work. Listen, I done learned my lesson all over the years, right? And again, I always sit back and evaluate. Right? I always sit back and watch, who's doing what, how people interact with this person, right? I sit back and watch who this person talk about, right? I sit back and watch, I'm like, okay, this person, he talks about everybody, right? So you tell him something private, guess what he gonna do, right? He gonna go on to the next person and tell your business, right? Or you can see that this person faking, they fake as hell, they putting on a fake smile, right? You got this person that they're pretending to be, like they like you. And then you got this manager over here trying to act like he like you. Man, listen, don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of it. I sit back and evaluate, and I sit back and make my decisions from there. Listen, on this journey, if you vibrate on a higher aura, right? If you vibrate on a higher frequency, right? If you're radiating, right, progress, if you're radiating, progression, right? If you have that spirit of, I'm going somewhere, listen, most people are not going to like you, right? Most people are not going to like you, right? Most people, they're going to sit back and admire you. Yeah, they admire who you are, right? They admire those muscles, right? They admire your wherewithal, right? They admire your humility, right? They admire your patience, right? They admire your level-headedness. They admire all of that, right? See, what it really is, they want you to be like them, right? They want you to be exactly like them, right? They want you to be in a rut just like them. How does this guy come in here and he's always radiating? How did this guy come in here? Listen, he ain't gained 20, 30 pounds like the rest of us. He hasn't gained 20, 30 pounds like the rest of us. What is he doing that we aren't, right? How is he able to still stay in shape, right? How is he still able to come in here like nothing happened yesterday? How is he still able to come in here with a level head, right? They want you to be like them, right? That's why they despise you. That's why they don't like you. That's why they don't speak to you. That's why they gather around with other normies. That's why they gather with other haters. That's why they gather around other people that feel the same way about you that they feel about you. Right? That's why they do that. Because they aren't like you. Right? You see, you've been writing down your goals, right? Haven't you? Haven't you been right? If you've been listening to the After Pill, you better have been writing down your goals. Right? Have you been writing down your goals? See, they hate that you're writing down your goals, right? They hate that you're writing down your aspirations, right? They hate that you walk with so much confidence, right? They hate that you're so in shape, right? They hate that you're exuding that God energy, right? They hating that you exemplifying that supreme aura, right? They hate it. Who do you think you are, young man? Who do you think you are? They hate it about you. So guess what? Most people you're not gonna click with. Most people I don't click with. Most people I can't relate to, right? Most people are energy suckers, right? And Lord knows I hate energy suckers, right? I hate energy drainers. I hate succubuses, right? Or succubi, that's the word. I hate succubi. And both male and female can be succubi. They drain your energy because they're not self-sufficient, right? That's why haters tend to flock to groups, right? And that's why successful people tend to be alone. Are y'all following me? Right? Because successful people, see, the thing about successful people, most of them are self-sustaining. Right? Sure, they may network and all that stuff. Let me take the seatbelt off. Sure, they may network with other people. Sure, they may collaborate with other people. But for the most part, they pave their own way. Right? For the most part, they're self-sufficient. They don't need anybody. Right? Because they understand what comes with success. They understand what comes with being who they are. Right? They understand what comes with being self-sustaining and having your own energy. People are gonna listen. It's gonna be people who want to suck your energy, right? People are gonna be upset. People are not gonna like you because you don't want them around you, right? People are upset that you see them for who they are, right? People are upset that you won't stoop down to their level. Oh yeah, this is another game, right? People like to play games. People like to play weak psychological games, right? People like to do things up under the table, right? People like to show you in like weird ways that that they don't like you. People like to show you in like people out here are weird, man. People out here are weird. I would say the majority of people out here are weird. They're weird. That's why I don't mingle. I don't mingle with nobody. If I go to the bar, I'm at the bar by myself. Don't talk to me. I'm talking to this drink right here, right? If I'm out to eat, listen. The only person that need to be saying something to me is the server and whoever I'm dining with. Listen, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, right? And you just see how people move. You see how people operate, right? Even like, especially at work, right? People are all over the place. People are chaotic. People don't know who they are, right? People are fat and sloppy. People have nothing else going on in life, right? This job has been their whole life for years and years and years, right? They've been involved in the matrix for 20 years. They've been involved in the matrix for 15 years, right? They wake up and look in the mirror and look at themselves and they just not feeling who they are, right? I wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and I'm like, damn, God has blessed me. I look in the mirror like, that's a creation right there. That's a creation. I wake up and look in the mirror like I got some work to do, right? Right? I wake up in the mirror and I look up in the mirror and I'm like, okay, yeah, we got some work to do. I got more things to do. I got more things to do. And that kind of level of thinking, listen, you have to understand that you are vibrating within the atmosphere, right? You are vibrating, through the world, right? You are energy, right? Do y'all not understand that? You are energy. And there are certain energy sources, right? Like human beings can be energy sources, right? So there are certain energy sources that exist in this world, right? You are vibrating. You're on an atomic level. You are vibrating everywhere you go, right? And guess what? They're not energy suckers. They're energy drainers. They're like black holes. They're dead spaces, right? They're portals, right? So when you come around these people, they suck everything out of you, right? Or at least try, right? They want all of your energy, right? Because they've gotten so caught up in this world. They've gotten so caught up in the everyday hustle and bustle, right? All they know is work. All they know is do this. All they know is do that, right? They never sat down to formulate a thought about where they want to go in life, right? The majority of people, they just let life pass them by, right? They don't think about anything. So they see something about you, right? They see something about how you walk. Oh, this guy's headed somewhere. So have somebody ever told you it looks like you going somewhere, right? Has somebody ever told you, like, dang, it's just something about you that's different? Has somebody ever told you that, right? It's something about you that's different. There's something about you that stands out. There's something about you that people want to take part of, right? People just, like, when I go out, right? When I'm just out and about, like, people want to, talk to me, right? People want to, get to know things about me, right? People want to get to intimate with me. People want to have conversations with me, right? That's the thing about vibrating on a higher level. That's the thing about having a higher level of consciousness. That's the thing about existing beyond all of these meaningless things, right? All of these meaningless things that we talk about and argue about, politics, race, female, male, and all of this stuff, right? You have to exist above that. And when you do exist above that, your energy is rare, right? The majority of people are stuck in their delusions, right? The majority of people are stuck in the matrix, right? They just do and think how the matrix tell them to think, right? They do and say what the matrix tell them to say, right? Most people don't have a mind of their own. So it's almost like I explained to you guys before. You remember the matrix agents, right? A good portion of people are matrix agents, right? They've been turned into matrix agents, right? So they want to suck all of your energy. They want to turn you into a matrix agent. They want to turn you into a matrix agent, right? To go and get the rest of the rare energies, right? They want to make you go out there and get the rest of the rare forms. You're a rare form, my guy. Do you not know that yet? You are a rare form, right? And I'm talking to the guys, and I'm talking. You know who I'm talking to? I'm talking to the guys who know that I'm talking to them, right? Most people that you're going to come into contact with are haters. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Listen, I've already done the experimenting for you, right? I've already done the experimenting for you. I've already gathered the data points. I've already did all the research, right? I've already done all the people watching. I've already done the research for you. Listen, when you're operating from a place of abundance, when the majority of people that you come across are not operating in abundance, they're operating in lack, right? And the reason why they're operating in lack is because they don't believe in themselves. There's a reason why he's fat. There's a reason why she's fat. There's a reason why she stuffed her face with Sloppalopicus food. There's a reason why he stuffed his face with Sloppalopicus food. It's a reason why he doesn't work out. There's a reason why he look at you and you look better than him, and he look at you with envy. He look at you with jealousy, right? There's a reason why those chicks, they don't want to talk to you, because they know that they can't play games with you, right? There's a reason, and it's because you vibrating up here, right? You have a high level of consciousness, right? Your atomic level, on an atomic level, your energy is so vibrant. Your energy is so powerful. Wherever you go, you can't help but to garner attention. You can't help it. It's in you and on you, right? You're in rare form, right? You're just waiting to take off. You're in rare form right now. Listen, there's not so many people who are going into rare form, right? Y'all remember the chambers? Y'all remember the chambers from Dragon Ball Z, right? He had to go in those chambers, those time machine chambers, right? He had to get right. He had to go in there and train, right? You've been training, right? Have you? I hope you have. Whoever I'm talking to, I hope you've been training, right? I hope you've been training your mind, right? I hope you've been training your body, right? I hope you've been training your spirit, right? I hope you've been training, right? I hope you've been in that time. You went into that time capsule, right? Did you go in the time capsule? Were you in there training your ass off? I hope so, because now you coming out. You're in rare form now. You're ready to take on the world. So they know they want to try you, right? The Matrix agents, the demons in human form, right? They want to try you, right? They want to take you out. They want to take you down. This is why you can't interact with everybody. See, you can barely interact with anybody, right? You're rare. Do you understand? You're rare. You're headed places that most people wish they could head. It doesn't matter, with finances. There's people who are making, the money that they making that you would want to make, but they look at you and like, no, you're bigger than that. Right? They're looking at you like, oh no, he has a higher mission. He has a higher calling than just what I do. Just my mere 150,000, my mere, 250,000. They look at you and they looking like, he's headed somewhere. Right? It's bigger than this. It's bigger than the money. It's bigger than, the finance. It's bigger than, yeah. They look at you and they see you for who you are. Right? And some of you don't even know who you are, right? You're experiencing some of this, right, before you even know what's going on. And I'm here to tell you, and I'm here to, give you that insight that's what it is, right? Your purpose is bigger than life, right? You're meant to do something greater, right? You're going to discover this along your way. You're going to discover this along your journey, that you are bigger than what you see right now, right? And I discovered this about myself years ago. Listen, the after pill is going worldwide, right? I'm going worldwide. Do y'all understand? It's big. This is bigger. This is bigger than the pictures, right? This is bigger than just what y'all see. This is big, and people feel that, right? It's just like before a rocket takes off, right? You see the explosion of energy, right? You can't help but to notice that rocket is about to take off, right? It's in the atmosphere, right? The atoms all around that rocket is changing, right? They're on fire. You're headed somewhere, right? And just like people, they know when you come around. They know when you're different. They know when something is going on, right? They know when you're standing out. They know. Right? But stop caring about what people have to say about you. Stop caring about what people think. Bro, I don't give a fuck. I stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. I don't give a fuck about a coworker. I don't give a fuck about a manager. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I don't care. Right? I'm not about to waste my energy caring about if somebody speaks to me. I'm not going to waste my time, waste my energy caring about if somebody don't like me. I don't care. 9 times out of 10, they don't like me for things outside of my control. I can't help that I'm tall, dark, and handsome. I can't help that I can take your bitch. I can't help that, I live in abundance. I can't help that I can't help any of that stuff. I can't help it. People don't like you most of the time is because for insecure reasons of their own. They look at you and they don't see themselves, right? That's why it's so easy for, nobodies to talk to other nobodies, right? It's easy for haters to get into circles, right? It's easy for ugly people to congregate amongst each other, right? It's easy for losers to congregate with each other. They're losers. They're nobodies. Do you understand? That is what turns them on, right? Their hating spirit turns them on. Their jealous connection turns them on. Their envious natures turn them on. They get a hit out of it because they have nothing else going on in life. See, I don't care to talk about drama. I don't care to gossip. I don't care about who don't like who and who doing what and all this stuff. I don't care about any of that stuff. I don't care about any of that stuff. I can't relate to you. I got other stuff going on, right? I'm waiting to get up. I'm trying to get off work so I can get back home and focus on what I really want to focus on. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I don't want to go out with you. I don't want to drink with you. I don't want to party with you. I don't want to kick it. I don't want to do nothing that. I don't want to do none of it. Because most of the time, they're just trying to get inside information on you, right? They want to get stuff they can use against you, right? Everybody always talking and chit-chatting and all that stuff, right? And everybody's always gossiping about each other. There's no real friends, especially in the workplace. There's no real friends. Fuck all of them. Fuck all of them. There's no real friends in the workplace. Everybody just trying to get the next one up on the next person, right? Get some inside information on the next person, right? And it's because you're so mysterious. Like, well, at least for me, I'm so mysterious, right? I keep my energy hidden. I keep my aura hidden. I just come off as mysterious. You don't know which way I'm gonna turn. Yeah, I may smile in your face, cheese, but then I may switch it up on you. I'm like, listen, you don't need to know me, right? Am I getting this work done? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? You don't need to know me, right? Don't care about none of that, right? The workplace ain't no family to me, right? They ain't no family friends to me. Right, so this video is for the guys who, people don't, for some reason people don't like you, right? The friends are fake. The people that you had around you are fake, right? Co-workers fake, managers fake. Listen, people purposely don't speak to you and all this type of stuff. And bro, just operate in I don't give a fuck mode, right? You got other things to worry about. You got other places to be, right? You got other things to do. You trying to get here. You don't have time to be worrying about whether somebody like you or not. You don't have time to be worried about whether somebody want to be your friend or not. You don't have time to be worried about somebody mad at you or not, and somebody don't want to speak and all of this stuff, bro. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. That's how you need to operate. And don't give a fuck mode. Fuck them. Right? And that's the majority of people. The majority of people are like how they are. Right? Especially in America right now. Most people are rude. Most people are inconsiderate. Most people are fake. Right? Fuck it. Don't interact with them. Leave them alone. Just understand that this journey, if you going on this journey, it's meant to walk alone. You're meant to walk alone. Ain't no friends on this journey. Ain't no family on this journey. No, none of that on this journey. You're all alone. And accept it for what it is. Because the sooner you accept it, the more at peace you will be. Okay? And that's an after pill. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.